Okay, everybody, so before we get into today's job leads, make sure that your resume is tailored specifically for remote jobs. And if it's not, that could be one of the reasons why you're not hearing back from employers. So if you need help trying to figure out what's wrong, I do offer resume reviews and revamps. The link to book is in the description bar of every video. Let's get into today's job leads. Hey everybody, welcome back and happy Wednesday. I hope everybody's doing good this Wednesday morning. I'm doing great and you guys know why I'm here. I'm back to present you with some more remote work opportunities. So today is going to be another day with some great opportunities. Have a full-time opportunity and some part-time opportunities. So let's get straight into it. Talking about the first company, which is coming from OE Connection. So this is probably going to be my third time featuring them on the channel. I did find out about this company because a couple years ago I actually applied for a job with them and went through 2 different interviews, and then they turned me down and went with somebody else. But that's okay because I still learned about a new company that I can present you guys with. Okay, so just to give you a little bit of information about the company, they do offer the top solutions for automotive software used by OEMs, distributors, auto and car repair shops, and automobile insurance providers. So that's just a little bit about the company. And right now they do have a non-phone opportunity available. So I'm going to go to their career section by hovering over the company section and then clicking on careers. So then I'm going to click on United States and I'm going to see the catalog data specialist, which is remote within the US. So to my understanding, based off of the job description, this does look to be a non-phone opportunity, and it's going to involve resolving basic to moderately complex partstech.com catalog issues coming through the ticket system, which is going to be Jira or email, and completing outreach to suppliers and manufacturers when needed, and dissecting ACES, which stands for Aftermarket Catalog Exchange Standard, and also PIES XML, which stands for Product Information Exchange Standard information to resolve issues, working within Jira and Salesforce to maintain case records, managing the relationships with manufacturer cataloging managers and directors, personnel, and the ACES, PIES, and image data that they supply, and managing the processing and validation of ACES, PIES, and image files using the Parts Tech admin site that go to production, completing ongoing catalog cleanup and normalization activities, and managing interaction with data partners post XML delivery, reviewing validity of deletes and drops from one data set to the next, and reviewing coverage reports and evaluating assessment documents and making corrections when required. And so they like a high school diploma that's required or a GED. Some college is a plus, and catalog maintenance and troubleshooting experience or familiarity with auto parts cataloging is highly desired. Excel competency as well as familiarity with Microsoft Access are strongly preferred skills for the position. Also, excellent communication, strong critical thinking, and also strong attention to detail and accuracy are needed as well, and the ability to work effectively in a remote work environment. And so no salary information is mentioned for this opportunity. So we're going to go ahead and move on to our next opportunity. This is going to be a part-time opportunity coming from the company Clarist Health. And so they offer personalized medication management for patients in facilities and at home so that they can live healthier and happier lives. So to get to their careers section, I'm just going to scroll to the bottom of the page, and then I can simply search remote, and I'm going to see the part-time intake clerk. Okay, so with this opportunity right here, here is going to be the salary for this opportunity. And the schedule is Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. That's going to be Eastern Standard Time. And it's 20 to 25 hours a week. And they do have a few benefits for part-timers. So getting into details, this is going to involve collecting accurate patient information, including demographics, payer information, and insurance providers from a variety of sources, including electronic client database, eligibility websites, and their own customer database. Also ensuring timely input of information into their pharmacy fulfillment software based on information to assure on-time fulfillment of prescription. Also communicating efficiently and effectively with team members, pharmacists, nursing facility staff, and insurance companies. Also triage accounts by patient demographic and insurance information, and coordinate discharge processes within pharmacy software systems. Also, accurately updating profiles upon discharge, including the handling of billing medications filled on or after the day of discharge, researching the system for member eligibility, and creating and recording patient and insurance information. Also, adhering to departmental processes associated with the documentation and review of insurance information, and escalating issues pertaining to workflow to the intake manager. Also, calling the provider or facility for any additional information necessary to the creation of an account, to update regarding member eligibility, and to provide them with the information as indicated. Actively contributing to the evaluation and continuous improvement of client services, policies, and procedures. And so, for the qualifications, they like a high school diploma or GED. Knowledge of Medicare Part D, Medicaid, and commercial insurances is required. Intermediate knowledge of Microsoft Outlook and Teams is required. Intermediate knowledge of Framework LTC and DocuTrack is preferred, and also the ability to maintain confidentiality, including but not limited to HIPAA. So let's move on to our next opportunity, which is also part-time, and this one is coming from the company Xperity. And Xperity is the leading provider of software and services for the U.S. urgent care market. And so I'm going to navigate to their career section, which is at the bottom of their page. And then I'm going to see the teleradiology help desk representative. Again, this is another part-time job. And this is going to be the compensation for this opportunity. They offer team members to work remotely or in an office. So team members will need to live within a commutable distance from one of their locations to ensure that they are available to come into the office as needed. So you will need to research this company and see if they have a location near you. With the research that I did see quite a few locations in different states, okay? With this one, is going to involve triaging inbound calls from centers inquiring on matters related to submitting cases for reinterpretation, changing patient demographics, checking on status of a live study, or requesting to speak directly with the radiologist or submitting a complaint. Also, making outbound calls to centers to notify them of positive findings or to request additional information on studies, and monitoring the live queue and ensuring all live cases are being read within the contracted time, notifying radiologists if a case is low and reassign cases if needed, and communicating with radiologists on anything that needs addressed, such as rereads or missing information, missing images, history, demographics. Also providing level 1 support to centers and submitting IT tickets when needed, and opening and closing QA cases for radiologists, and monitoring auto-assign rules and manually assigning specialty cases. And so they like a high school degree or GED, 2 years of related experience in basic computer skills, clerical work, call center environment, or customer service. PACS experience is preferred, but it's not required. And so our next opportunity is coming from USAP, and they are a large physician-led anesthesia services provider in the United States. And so their career section is right at the top of the page, and I'm going to click on corporate careers. So once I scroll down, I will see the benefits specialist, which is a temporary opportunity. It's going to be about 25 hours per week, Monday through Friday. And so responsibilities will include serving as support for USAP benefits related to open enrollment initiatives, supporting opportunities on open enrollment guidelines, data, testing, and ticket response with internal teams during the pre-enrollment, enrollment, and post-enrollment stages to ensure accuracy and completion prior to 12/31/25. Also, ensuring the accuracy of all benefits enrollments in the HRIS to provide vendors with accurate eligibility information, which may include auditing reports. Performing quality checks of benefits related data, which will include benefit reporting, enrollment audits, and dependent eligibility documentation. Also, assisting the director with questions or processes regarding benefits claims issues and plan changes, and working with the director and benefit team to help enroll employees with carriers and process life status changes. Also assist with the open enrollment process, so updating the benefits guide, creating and reviewing communication materials, testing enrollment configuration within Workday, auditing files, and answering employee questions, and may assist the director with benefit support during acquisition processes to include report creation, comparison, and carrier template population to ensure plan enrollment for effective go live dates. So they like strong customer service skills And an associate's or bachelor's degree in human resources, business, accounting, or finance is preferred. A minimum of 1 to 3 years of human resources and or benefits experience or equivalent combination of education, training, and experience. Workday experience is preferred, and strong Excel, Word, and PowerPoint is preferred. Healthcare industry experience and or shared services center background is preferred. Skilled in benefits plans, procedures, and processes. Customer focused attitude, strong attention to detail, and excellent communication skills. So these are all of the opportunities that I have for you today. And you guys know that I appreciate you so much for watching. If you have any questions, make sure to leave those below. And I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow. Good luck to everyone who gets to apply.